So Ellie, this is a spreadsheet, which I think is going to accomplish what you are trying to accomplish. I made a column for principal, and this would be where you would enter in the data for the person. This next one, the annual interest, this is the one that's the most complicated. Use the formula here. Since this is a piecewise function, which means if you have one situation, you're supposed to use one formula. If you have a different situation, you're supposed to use another. I use this formula bar here. So it's an if statement, which means if one thing happens, you do something. So it says if A2 is bigger than 10,000. So that's taking the principal in cell A2. If it's bigger than 10,000, you're supposed to use this formula right here. Let me explain that formula. This formula says take the interest or the principal that you're given, subtract 10,000 from it. Whatever that is, you multiply it by 5%. Add to that the first $10,000 being multiplied by 2.97%. If you sum those together, then that's going to give you, in this column right here for B2, it's going to tell you how much money that person earned in interest for the year. That's if A2 is bigger than 10,000. If it's not bigger than 10,000, then it goes over here to the right and it uses this formula. So basically saying if it's yes, use this black formula. Sorry for the racism. If it's no, use the white formula. No meaning it is not bigger than 10,000, so it's 10,000 or smaller. So this is going to take the principal, A2, and multiply it by 9.27% to give you your interest rate. Let me show you how that works. So if I put in here $10,000, the annual interest $297, annual interest rate 2.97%. This column here, the annual interest rate, formula I use for that, you take B2 and divide it by A2, the annual interest divided by the principal. To find the daily interest, you then take the answer that you got here in C2 and divide it by 365, unless it's a leap year. Then you divide it by 366. If you wanted to know what the daily interest was then, in money, you would just take B2, which is the interest money for the year, and divide by 365, unless it's a leap year, divide by 366. I made sure that these first two columns were in money, so I highlighted them. I went up here and clicked on the dollar sign. I made sure that columns C and D were percents. I hit the percent symbol, and I moved the decimal point over lots of places so that we could see lots of decimal places. To use this formula for the rest of this, I'm sure you know this, you just bring this down. That's not a formula. This one's a formula. Grab it and bring it down. Grab it and bring it down, yada, yada, yada. So let's say that you have $15,000. You can earn $547 for the year. Annual interest rate, combining the two rates, is 3.65 approximately. Daily interest rate is this little guy right here. And the interest for the year is $5. Sorry for the pop-up window. Try something else like 20,000. You get these numbers. Please don't assume that everything I'm telling you is right. Use your brain, you're very intelligent, and confirm that these are the numbers that you would get had you done them on paper. And if they're not, then let me know and we'll try to figure out what's wrong with what you're doing or what's wrong with what I'm doing. If you have any questions, let me know. Hope all is well with you. Peace out.